What's up guys, it's time for a Q&A. I put 2 community posts up on the channel for y'all to ask me questions, and today I'm going to answer them. Why is your name Dogweb? Well, I'm not very good when it comes to coming up with creative names, but when I started the channel, I knew I wanted something that was simple and that people could remember. So while I was working security at my last job, I spent all day sitting behind a desk coming up with random names. I'm a huge fan of the anime Serial Experiments Lane, which is a show about being chronically online, something I sadly relate to. So I wanted my name to have something to do with the internet. Some other names I thought of first were Webhead, which sounded perfect, and I would have loved to use it, but it's literally Spider-Man's nickname. Plus someone else already has that name on YouTube, so I couldn't use that. But I knew I wanted the web part to stay. Eventually I narrowed it down to 2 names, Webdoll and Dogweb, and I put the 2 into a random generator wheel and spun it like 10 times, and Dogweb came out as the winner. As for the dog part, I can't remember why I chose it. Favorite musical artist? My all-time favorite is probably Tyler the Creator. I probably wouldn't be the person I am right now if it wasn't for him. As a kid, him and Odd Future made a big impact on me. But some of my favorites recently would be Lucy Bedrock, High C, and 2 Hollis. Who inspired you to be a YouTuber? PewDiePie. When I was 12 years old, I used to watch his videos every day on my Xbox 360, which inspired me to start making my own videos. And ever since then, I knew that's what I wanted to do. Favorite manga/anime? My favorite manga is Blam by Tsutomu Nihei. It's about a never-ending structure that keeps building onto itself. It follows a man who's been walking through this place for like over 1,000 years or something. It's super interesting and I really love the art style, and that's why I use Nihei's art as my profile picture and YouTube banner. My favorite anime would either be Black Lagoon or Serial Experiments Lane. Black Lagoon is pretty much just an action show about crime with some great stories and really cool characters. Serial Experiments Lane is very confusing, but it's basically about the internet, how everyone is connected through it, and how some people can forget the difference between the real world and the World Wide Web. It's actually crazy because this show came out in 1998 and predicted the future pretty accurately, because we spend a lot of time on the internet and it's heavily ingrained into our lives now. Do you plan on making this a career or a side hustle? I 100% plan on making this a career, but also further down the line, using the channel to open up professional opportunities. What's your hobbies? Besides playing video games and making YouTube videos all day, I'd say music. I've been making music for almost 10 years. My dad used to let me make mixes on his DJ equipment when I was a kid, and in 2017 I started producing. I often include some of my music in the videos I make too. Like on the Tony Hawk videos, the majority of the music used are beats I made. Besides that, I like writing stories sometimes and creating digital artwork. Who inspired your channel and editing style? I watch a lot of YouTubers, so I wouldn't say there's one specific person, more like a bunch of different people that I look up to. So I put on the screen some people I think inspired me the most. What is your dream car? I don't know much about cars, but I do love all the cars in the Too Fast and Too Furious movie. So probably either the Skyline, Lancer Evo, or the S2000. What's your type of woman? Probably one with a... Is it grippy like J. Cole said? Are you freaky? What's your IP address? Why aren't we dating yet? Start it in OnlyFans and call it Dick Web. Thoughts on the letter Q? Pretty overrated. It's trying way too hard to be like the letter O. What's that one game you wish you can play again for the first time and why? I got 4 games. First would be Silent Hill 2 and 3, which are games I played pretty recently. There's just something special about those 2 games that really stuck with me. They're such unique games and I really fell in love with them. It would be awesome to play them again for the first time. The other 2 would be The Last of Us 1 and 2. I'm really in love with everything about those games. I remember playing part 2 and thinking to myself that this is the most realistic game I've ever played. It truly felt like I was playing something great. I was so obsessed with them that after finishing the games, I started watching interviews with the director, behind the scenes stuff, everything. I learned that the story was inspired by a book called Earth Abides, and I actually read the book, which is wild because I don't like reading books at all. No other game or media has made me ever want to read a book, so yeah, by that I think you can tell how much I love those games. What's your favorite scary movie/game? I don't watch too many scary movies, but recently I watched the 2006 Silent Hill movie, which I really enjoyed. Besides that, maybe Midsommar or Hereditary. Pretty much anything Ari Aster makes is terrifying. Video games, the Resident Evil games, which is my favorite video game series. Also Dead Space, and again, the Silent Hill games. Who is your favorite chatter in the streams? No one. I hate all of you. What's your thoughts on season 4 of the Boondocks? It's not as good as the first 3 seasons in my opinion, but I haven't watched season 4 in like 10 years, so I don't know. Favorite Ken Carson album? Teen X. Do you fuck with Fallout? Yeah, I played a lot of Fallout 3, which is a goated game, and a little bit of New Vegas, which was also great. I really like the TV show too. Who was your fictional crush as a kid? Probably Sally Carrera from the Cars movie.
What did he say?
Don't get me started. Forget what I said earlier, she is my favorite car. But for real, I'd have to say Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. What is your opinion on British people? I think British people are pretty cool. I got nothing bad to say about them. Why are we here? Just to suffer? I'm guessing you want to know the meaning of life. Well, besides reproducing and surviving, I don't think there's an exact meaning to life, but that the reason we're here is to figure that out by living and finding your own purpose. What's your favorite video on the channel? I'm not sure. I still feel like I'm improving with every video I make, so whatever I make next, I'm like, yeah, this is my best video. But if I had to pick one, it would probably be the American Wasteland video, because I feel like that one represents the channel pretty well, or at least represents what I want the channel to be. And also it has a lot of things that I enjoy in it. Tony Hawk, music, and funny memes. Alright, this is going to be the final question. What do you hope to achieve with your channel? Honestly, I just want to connect and build a community of people with similar interests. Most of the people around me aren't into the same things I am, so this channel has been a great outlet for just sharing things I like. Live streaming has also been a great way so far too. We've already grown a small community of totally normal, cool, funny people. We got the Weenie Warrior in the chat. Like, what? What's good, bro? Sakurai is watching my lesbian. Okay, what? Can you always start a stream mid-dookie for me? Excuse me? I'm at mid-tier breeding age. What? Attention everyone. We're gonna hold an annual freak contest. Whoever can get the freakiest, we'll get an exclusive video. What? No, you were not. When I said I was live, why is there 2 eggplant emojis? Who uploaded 2 eggplant? So yeah, overall, I just want to keep posting videos I like on this channel and using my second channel for stream-focused videos like highlights, maybe in real life stuff, or just random things I think of. Alright, thank you everyone for asking me questions. If there's any more you'd like to ask me, feel free to come to one of the streams and ask me there. I'll probably do another Q&A in like a year from now. Anyways, I got new videos in the way, so stay tuned. Thank you all so much for 7,000 subscribers. I love you all. See you again soon.